Hello family, welcome back. I have a awesome video in store for you today, if I do say so myself. I'm going to show you a couple of things in this video. If you haven't seen this mani, check out the link in the cards. I made this color mixing product, and I'll show you how to do mixology, and I'll show you how to do these adorable little 3D clouds. If you guys seen it, seen it, I have been home for way too long. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do a fill-in with clear dip. I'm going to show you how I go from the square shape you see right now to the almond stiletto on my other hand. And I'm going to show you how to sugar. I did a video on sugar nails a while back with some sparkle and coke colors. I'll link it up here, even though a lot of it is unwatchable. I don't know what happened to that video. Once in a blue moon, it happened recently with foil nails too. I get a video, upload it, everything's fine. I do everything I normally do, and for some reason, it's got like viewing issues, and I don't know why. I'm so not tech savvy. But I really wanted to show you guys how I do a sugar nail with some new products. I was reached out to again by a rep from Homost. So I'm going to show you one of their colors from their cream gel polish line, along with some glitter, which is gorgeous. Wait till you see it. So for right now, I'm going to buzz off all of the gel polish on my right hand. I will leave a link above for the cat eye polish that I have. I think I showed it to you in a past video. Yeah, I'm going to buzz everything off, and we're going to get into nail prep, which I will go through pretty quickly. I'm not going to spend too much time on prep. You guys will see me do a lot of prep. So I will be using my little bitty diamond ball bit to do two things. It'll get the little bit of gel that's left around like the sidewall area, or that didn't come off from the cuticle because I couldn't get too close without, you know, the risk of injury. So I'll use my little ball bit for that, but that'll also be nail prep for the fill-in. So I'm going to do this super fast. Stick around. I'll be back with you guys in just a bit, and we'll get into the fill-in. And through the power of editing, all my nails are ready to go. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to start snipping, because there's no point in putting product and doing all this work on nails if you're just going to, you know, file them down and clip them down or whatever. So I'm using this nail clipper. It's a straight edge nail clipper. It's got no curve to it at all, and I find that it's the best clipper to use if you want to do reshaping. So I'm going to snip the corners, and that's because I'm going to taper everything in to come to that really, it's a weapon, y'all. You don't have to make it as sharp and pointy as mine are. If you want to round the tip out a little bit, mine are sharp AF. Like, I am ready for the zombie apocalypse. If and when it happens, I'm good. So now I'm going to show you how I go into this. That's this coffin. If you just want to square this out, call it coffin, and you're good. I'm going to round it out slightly and bring it to that point in the center. And I'm doing that very slowly. I'm using the same file I always use, the Macart 100-100. You use whatever file you're comfortable with. And I'm going side to side, little by little. You do need a little bit of patience. You don't want to rush this, because if you overfile one side, then you're going to wind up having to make your nail shorter so it's centered. And you want to keep checking, looking at your nail from different angles, making sure that your goal is center of your nail. Otherwise it's going to be crooked and weird and you're not going to be happy with it. And that is literally all I'm doing. I'm just going back and forth, side to side, bringing in those sides. And I'm not going, if you can see, I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm not filing at all my side walls. The only part of the nail I'm filing in, or I'm tapering in, is whatever is hanging, not connected to my nail bed. So it's whatever the overhang is of your nail length. So if you have shorter nails, this is going to be a little bit difficult. If you have shorter nails, it can absolutely be done. It's just you're going to have the bittiest little point ever. So keep going back and forth, side to side, and eventually you taper that in to come to a point at the end, and it looks like that. I do round my tip ever so slightly, but for the most part, it is absolutely weapon material. And I'm going to go ahead and do this to all of my nails, but I'll do the quick version for you. So yeah, that's how I go from square to almond stiletto. I'm going to move on with my second nail. I'm going to do this one slow for you as well. I may zoom in a little bit for you so you can get a better idea of exactly what I'm filing. But I'm going to let you guys hang out and watch for a little bit. If you have questions about technical stuff, I do want to remind you that I'm not a nail tech. I'm not a nail professional. I'm not a nail anything. I'm a psychology student and I'm a full-time mom, and I love animals. I'm not a nail person. I do it as a hobby. Speaking of which, look at me getting it closer to the beginning of my video this time. Hi there. Hello, I am Marlakris. If you are new, welcome to my channel. And if you enjoy all sorts of nail experimentation and weirdness, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you as part of my nanny fam. Yeah, so there's that. I don't know why I'm so awkward with that kind of stuff. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna it is a late. It is a night and it is late. Have you guys lost concept of time yet? Because I feel like an owl these days. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys watch me finish filing up my nails, and I will be right back and we'll do a fill-in. So stick around. So in an effort not to bore you guys half to death, I went ahead and did the rest of my nails off camera. And you can see now I've gotten all of them in that nice almond stiletto-ish type shape. Are they perfect competition almond stiletto nails? No, probably not. But then again, I'm not a nail tech, so I don't know, good enough for me. I like them, and you know what? That's all that matters. As far as like technical stuff goes, is your shape perfect, whatever. As long as you're happy, they're your nails. You're the one who has to look at them every day. So as long as you like them, who cares what anyone else says? So I'm going to go ahead and start the fill-in portion of this video. I'm going in with my Mia Secret Prep Dehydrator. This again is an optional step. You can use alcohol. You can use a combination of alcohol and acetone. That is essentially what dehydrator is. So I'm doing that to all of my nails. I'm going to let it dry for a sec. And then I'm going to get into this fill-in. And this is so super duper simple. This is all I'm doing. I'm only taking the base around the portion of the nail that I need filled in and maybe a hair further. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to file down that, little lump in the middle there, which isn't high. I'm just going to file it down later. And because you don't need to put another layer of dip across your entire nail. You just don't need it. That goes into a whole other territory of, restabilizing the apex and all that nonsense. But for these intents and purposes, that is literally all you need for a fill-in. So I am going to do this on all of my nails. I'm only going to do it one time because I didn't feel like I needed that much product. So I'm just doing one round on every nail. I'm going to activate, I'm going to file, and I will be right back. So I've gotten my fill-in complete. I'm going to go in with my activator. I'm using Sparkle & Co. Solidify. I recently had a question from a couple of you guys actually about activators. So I've used a good bit of activators, including but not limited to Sparkle & Co., Frosty, Kira Sky, Peppy Gel. I've used a bunch of them, and for the most part they work really, really well. I've had 2 experiences with activators that I did not like. They did not work at all, and that was Nicole Diary and Born Pretty. Don't know if it was user error. I did the same thing I normally do, but they didn't work. So yeah, grab an activator from a reputable company, doesn't matter what it is, and it'll probably be totally fine. I'm going in right now and I'm just cleaning up that shape, even though it really doesn't require too much cleaning up because we didn't put any product, anywhere except for near the cuticle, but I always tend to do a little cleanup after. It's just part of my routine. And then we're going to go in with the E-file. So I'm going to change bits. I'm going to snap on my diamond bit, my diamond cylinder bit, same bit I always use. And this is what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to graze around the cuticle area just like I always do. Same routine as per usual, nothing new here. And then I'm going to blend that product line that's, a little bit further up from the cuticle area. I'm going to blend that into the rest of the nail so there's no obvious like ledge there or whatever. And that's literally all the e-filing I need to do. This fill-in, I did it differently than a fill-in I did previously on my daughter's nails. I essentially did a whole nother dip and a whole thing all over again. It took up so much time, and I really wanted to play and see if this would work, and it worked perfectly. It took a fraction of the time, and this was like the easiest fill I've done or I've had done. Super, super simple. It took barely any time at all. So I'm going to let you guys watch me finish my e-filing for a little bit, and I will be right back. Okay, so once your nails are as smooth as you want them to be, we are now technically done with the fill-in, and we can move on to bigger and better things. I am going to give my nails a quick buff. I'm using some gel polish, again, that I got from Homost, which you'll see here in just a bit. And I will leave information for that in the description box along with a discount for you guys. So definitely check that out if you are interested. They're so sweet over there, and they send me so much stuff, and it's so fun to play with all these new things. I understand if you don't jive on the gel stuff, but if you do and you're looking for some reasonably priced gel products, I love this company, and you'll see coming up here when I do this mani, you're gonna love them too. So I've gotten all my nails buffed out, and now we're gonna start playing. New to my set is that candle you see on the right over there. It smells just like the Fierce cuticle oil that I got from Katie Skincare with like maybe a hint of coconut to it. Oh, it smells so good. Needed a little ambiance over at my nail desk. I'm losing my voice. Do you guys hear that? I think it's because it's really, really late, and this is like the third voiceover I'm doing. So this is the color I've gotten on my nails. It is this gorgeous lavender color. It comes in this set. This was like a pastel-y set they sent over, and it's actually matte. It looks glossy when you put it on, but you stick it in the LED UV, and it comes out totally matte. So if you're looking for a matte gel polish set, this would be a great option for you. That's the color. They don't really have names, but the colors are on the bottom of all of these. And this is just, I'm not a purple person normally. I don't know if you guys have ever really seen me do a purple set, but for some reason this like lavender called to me and I love it. It's gorgeous. And these are the glitters that they were so kind and sent over to me. I'm going to go ahead and do a sugar nail. I'm going to do 2 sugar nails because why do 1 when you can do 2? This one in particular has this lavender color shift to it, so I figured it would go really, really nicely with the lavender nails. And this is how I'm going to do it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to top coat the nails that are not going to be sugar nailed. After a little thought, I decided I wanted to do the 3 non-sugary nails glossy and then have just the sugar nails be sugar nails. So I'm going to top coat these 3 nails, get them cured and done and out of the way, and hang tight because I'm going to show you how to do sugar nails in just a minute. So I've gotten my nails cured and I've done 1 sugar nail. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it step by step. So I'm going to go and put on my same top coat I use on every other nail, the no wipe glossy top coat. You want to use a no wipe because you can't have that sticky residue left over from a regular, top coat you have to cleanse. So you do need a no wipe top coat. So I'm putting on a nice even thin-ish layer of the glossy no wipe gel top coat, and then I'm going to take the glitter, pour it over my nail, and it depends on what glitter you're using. I suppose you want to make sure that the entire nail is covered. You can go around your cuticle area or around your sidewalls with an orange wood stick if you feel like you need to, if you got gel anywhere it's not supposed to be, but do not brush off excess. Leave it alone. Just pour the glitter over as much as you need, depending on what gets absorbed to the top coat. It shouldn't be much if it's glitter. If you're using glitter acrylic, you may need to put more, than you would if you're using just regular straight up glitter. So again, don't brush off any excess. Leave it alone. Pop it in your LED or UV or combo or whatever lamp you're using. Cure it for at least a good minute. If you're using a lamp that's got lower wattage, cure it for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Pull it out and it is done. And now you can brush off excess because everything is cured, nothing is going to move. So that's how you do a sugar nail. It's so super easy. I know that it can be done with your dip liquids. I don't think it gives you the same effect, or maybe it's not going to last quite as long as the gel. So I would always recommend doing sugar nails with a gel polish. But you can absolutely do it with your dip top coat if you want. You might have to act quickly because that stuff sets pretty fast. At least with gel, you don't have to worry about it curing until you put it in the light. So that was your fill-in / reshaping / sugar nail. Man, you guys got it all in this video. And it's not even like an hour long, surprisingly. So I got my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil that I totally overdosed on, and I am done. That went super fast. What do you guys think? I hope this was helpful. I'm putting oil now just on the outside of the sugar nail. You don't want to get the oil in the sugar. It can do something to the look of it. If you do, it's not the worst thing in the world, but you can always wash it off. I really hope this was helpful for some of you guys that were interested in how I do shaping and stuff, and the easiest fill-in ever. Again, everything will be listed in my description box below if you're interested in any of the stuff that I use in the video. If there's anything you guys ever want to see, absolutely let me know. And I will see you guys in my next vid. Love you, bye.